Big Chap in the house. What's up? Man, this is a great day, man.
And hey, Big Chap is on. Hey, good to see you. Uh,
Hey, big chap. I love your bread.
Hey, Chappie, good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming in.
Big Chap has something for me.
Big Chap says cigaweed. That's a really good cigaweed.
So it's not a
It's
shock
Big
that
Chap.
the Secretary of State has chosen to weaponize her office.
This is it.
She,
What's up, everybody? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hope everybody's doing great. I'm going to scroll up a little bit and say hi to a few folks real quick while more people come in. I got a few things to show you guys tonight. Pretty interesting. You might have already seen it. You might have, you might not have. So if you're bored, if you want to stick around for a bit, it's going to get pretty interesting. Hey, Tara Edgar, it's good to see you. Hey, Cindy. Linda Guess. Loretta. MLP, what's up? Bert Gummer. Where you been, bro? What's up, Justin? Hey, Random. Ronnie. You seen I emailed you, bud, if you want to. Hey, Ducks. Tara Edgar, it's good to see you. Lauren, what's up, bud? Teresa. Hello. Oh, look who popped in. Let me pull up my buddy here real quick.
What's up, Chap?
Not much, bro. Just chilling.
Good to see you. Same here.
Chilling, been doing a little researching all day. Hey, Kathy, good to see you.
You and me both. And you know what? I put up a live a while ago for 9:15, and I ain't kidding you, the same exact time mine came up, I seen that you had scheduled.
Yeah, I did it for like a half hour ago. I was like, well, I was going to do it way earlier today, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wait because I'm sure a lot of people, because I usually hang out around this time with you, and I'm like, I'm sure a lot of people that know me and watch me will be, what's up, bud? William? What's up, Rat? Everybody coming in. Good to see you guys. I'm seeing you as you come in. But I was like, I'm just going to wait maybe later on, you know, and then I kind of got away from it and wasn't going to, and then I'm sitting here bored looking at it myself, and I'm like, you know what? Other people need to see this, so
Right on.
that's why I wanted to go live again. Um,
Hey, Craig, everybody in chat, William,
hey,
Ralph, everybody. Buffering. What's up, Buff?
Buff, what's up, buddy? One of these days we're gonna get Buffering up here and interviewing. Wouldn't that be a fun show to interview Buffering one night?
Oh, I'm telling you the truth.
I bet you've got some crazy stories.
Well, if either one of us get buffering up, or well, I don't think it'd be hard to get wrap up, but buffering, oh, that might be a job.
All right, well, shit, there's 34 people here right now. Hope everybody's hitting the like. I guess we can dive right into what the pressing issue is that I've been noticing, and anybody that was at my last one knows that I showed a few things going on with the Ingersoll Lockwood site. Well, shit's gotten pretty interesting since then. It's changed a few times, obviously daily, and I haven't kept up as far as like reporting on it, but I just been monitoring it. And today it was interesting, bro. So I opened it all up, and I even like left the links open at the top of my page in case they changed it. Anyway, I guess the only way to show y'all is to just dive right in and do it, right?
Absolutely. You got your bathing suit on?
I got it on.
Right on, brother. Dive in then.
Oh man. Let me go right back here. All right. I'm gonna share my screen here. I'm gonna put us on this layout. Or this one actually. All right, here we go. Only thing sucks, Ronnie, is I can't see chat while I'm showing this. So if anybody has like a pressing question, that'd be awesome if you want to read it and let me know, and then I can I'll try to answer it or do something, you know what I mean? Then you can kind of like be the middleman. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sweet. All right, here we go. All right. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone real quick and just see what the layout looks like on here, so I can make sure everybody can see good at home. Can everybody hear us good in chat too? About like 5x5, everything's good. Am I not too far from my mic? Because I'm sitting back on the edge of my bed instead of my chair like normal.
Sounding good to me, bro.
All right, cool.
Loud and clear. Everybody says loud and clear.
Cool. Right on.
Loud and clear.
All right, sweet. Let me go here. Cool. Right on. Sorry. All right. So here we go back to the Ingersoll Lockwood site, right? And it's changed. This cinematic up here is different. Let me see. Now, for some reason, this X, you can close this out up top. And when I was looking around, and I was like, man, there's got to be a way to like figure out, you know, there's more to this than just what it is. So what I did was I right-clicked on a random spot. See how it turns my cursor to the pointer whenever you can interact with something? Well, if you click select all, it'll select everything you can interact with. Okay, or if it's a text box, it'll be highlighted in blue. So if you scroll down here, this right here isn't there. This peace through strength.
Yeah.
See, watch. I'm gonna click off of it, and you can't even see it unless you scroll and you happen to find it right there. Right?
Yeah. So you gotta be looking at every little dot and dash.
Exactly. And here another thing they did that changed it up. Cause see how this is red?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, whatever you could interact with used to be red. Whatever letters, like right here, and this F in funds used to be red, and it takes you to the debt clock. Okay, which we can click real quick and just see if there's any, or what the latest debt clock window has for us. It would be the one from Sunday. Sundays are always the religious ones. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, hang on just a second there, chap, because and I used to think that against spiritual wickedness in high places meant like only Satan and all that.
Yeah.
But it also means, it does mean that, but it also means against our rulers, our like people in Congress.
Exactly. The guys
like
on high, the guys at the tippy top.
Right, exactly.
The top of the pyramid, the eye of Sauron.
Exactly.
All these little angels, they've been adding them. It seems like there's been more to the comms. And this symbol right here, before it just had this X across it, I believe. But it seems like now it's got more. I could be wrong, but this seems brighter and more involved now too. I can't zoom in on this, and you can't interact with it either. It's just right there. But anyway, back to Ingersoll. So it used to be in red. It's pretty easy to see. You'd be looking and all of a sudden, hey, why is this comma right here red or this semicolon, right? Well, they switched it. So now you got to be more sleuthy. So if I select it and select all, you won't be able to tell, right? Unless you still go over it. So these shields are different too than from this. Like if you look down here, it's the carbon capture. It's a new, this is it right here. I left them all open because I didn't know if it would change between the time I showed you guys. But this is the, if you click this, it takes you here. This new Fixing the Earth Isn't Rocket Science website. It's called Carbon Capture Shield. And it's a YouTube link that teaches you like what the possibilities. I don't know, man. This is what it is. Okay, we can go in deeper. I'm just going to show everybody. I'm going to show.
Let me ask you a question. When it says fixing the earth isn't rocket science, is that, I mean, this goes into a lot of stuff, you know, about fixing the earth, about all the, you know, the chemicals they put into it, in the water and everything. Does it go into that, or have you checked it?
I haven't dove into it, bro. I looked at all. I looked up everything. I did watch one thing that's really interesting, and this is what I want to show you. What I want to show you, and you in particular, will be real interested in.
All right.
But I haven't read any of this yet. So, like I said, if you guys want, we can all go back through it later. If you want to take, you know, longer live, or I can just show you guys what I found, and you guys can investigate it on your own. But yeah, that's one little, you know, that's just this little shield, and this little shield over here does the same thing. This right here, this will take you to the space. A lot of them are still the same. So like if you come up here, all these ones are pretty much still the same. This is the same. This American Defenders one is the same. And if you start now, watch my cursor. See how it's the text box or the text bar, and then when you see it hit the finger, that's when you know you can interact. So it's painful to just sit here and do this, I know, but watch. Oop, this period. This period takes you to Jim Brewer. He's a comedian. It takes you to his status currently on Twitter. And the Twitter is Jim Brewer has a YouTube channel. I follow him too on YouTube. He's funny as hell if you guys don't follow him. But he's real based. He knows what's up. You know what I mean? And they started diving into this. I have not watched this. I haven't clicked on it any farther. I haven't watched it on YouTube yet either. I plan on doing it later. But the Ingersoll Lockwood site took you to this Twitter site, which redirects you back to his YouTube channel to show you this, why conspiracy theorists are going to IngersollLockwood.com. And Jim Brewer, I guess, breaks it down in this video. We can watch it afterwards if you guys want to. Just let me know if you feel like hanging out longer or not, because it's only 9 o'clock here. You know, I got no plans. So that's this P up here, or this period on the P. If you go back down, I just go line for line, bro, because it used to be able, you could select all and it would show you everything, which it does. It shows you hidden stuff. Okay, but like this here, this hidden thing, it wouldn't be there if I didn't select all. So I recommend doing the select all first, so you can see if anything's there, and then after you do that, then go through, you know what I mean, like this. Ingersoll Lockwood, Semper Sura, always above, the symbol. The silver outline, this breaks down the silver of the Space Force symbol. It says first used in 1961, the Delta symbol honors the heritage of the U.S. Air Force and Space Command. The silver outline border is the Delta, signifies defense and protection from all adversaries and threats emanating from the space domain. The black area inside embodies the vast darkness of deep space. Inside the Delta, the two spires represent the action of a rocket launching into the outer atmosphere in support of the central role of the Space Force in defending the space domain. The four beveled elements symbolize the joint armed forces supporting the space mission: Air Force, Army, Navy, and Marines. In the center of the delta is the star Polaris, which symbolizes how the core values guide the Space Force missions.
You know, and I think it's good to point out here too that all the military branches were put under Space Force back, what, a year ago or maybe a little longer?
Exactly. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. They're all under one entity
Yes,
now. And when they're saying space, they're not talking about what you see on Star Wars and shit.
No, they're not talking about outer space. No,
they're talking about the outer spaces, the internet spaces, and the World Wide Web, and
that's right.
Different stuff like that. So this semicolon you can interact with. This you know what I mean. It's just you got to go. This is the Jim Brewer spotlight, which takes you to all his tickets. If you wanted to follow him on tour, they want you to be aware of this guy because he's awake. You know what I mean? He's a bass comedian that knows what's going on. So this one here is the Federal Register for imposing sanctions. This one has stayed the same. This was in the last video as well. Okay, all these up here are all the same. So we were back down here. Site status, operational, currently under attack, period. This is the Durham report. If anybody hasn't seen the Durham report, now you have. It's the whole 316 pages of it. PDF file. Breaks everything down. I have not read it, but it's here.
It's a lot of reading. I'm here to tell you, man.
It is. You've read it, Ronnie?
No, I haven't. I've read some of it, but I'm not a lawyerly stuff. Just don't stick
Exactly.
in my brain.
Some of it I don't understand. So my thing is I'm gonna let them play what they want to play and do. Look at here's this S. This takes you to the Abrams Accords. This is the same as it's always been. This S, but it used to be red. That's the only change.
Now I think these are very important for a couple reasons.
And so everybody can dive down this if you'd want, and it tells you different. These are all interacting too of the different agreements and stuff and how they were declared. It breaks each one down. And then this period in 5784, this takes you to it's a Wayback Machine, which is pretty crazy because check this out, bro. This I really can't show because there's like a copyright on it. I don't know. I just want to. I'm going to show you where it's at, but I'm not going to dive through it. I'll just show you what it says. I read all this. It's really, really interesting. It breaks all kinds of stuff down. Some images are rendered, like this guy is CGI, but some of these are real pictures. It talks about the original Majestic 12 and what their work, and then these will take you to their other sites, so you can investigate this a lot more. I encourage everybody to scope out this period on it that I just clicked and go to this Wayback Machine and scope this out.
Oh, definitely.
The following remains confidential, copyright Ingersoll Lockwood. So it's only got written consent. So I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to discuss it. I just showed it because I found it, and I feel like I have the right to like at least show people that I found it. But we ain't going to talk about this part. But it's very, very interesting in the pictures and the graphics, and yeah, it tells you all kinds of crazy stuff in this, and it's pretty long. Not a long read, but it's really, really interesting. Let's see. That's this last period right here. So if anybody's on the IngersollLockwood.com site, this period will take you to that to that copyrighted page, which I would encourage everyone to scope out.
What is that 5784? I've heard it before, but I can't remember what it was.
I believe somebody said that was the year.
Something to do with Christ, wasn't it? Or,
Yeah, it's like the year.
I can't remember.
I'm drawing a blank, but you're right. It's something to that effect. So if you keep going down here, I think one of these is right here, the 3 L's. This is the same. This has been the same here too. Where why didn't Jesus defend himself in front of Pontius Pilate? That's what that is. Taking them down for now.
Taking who down? What does that mean?
It just says site status operational currently under attack. Drive-by malware site IngersollLockwood.com. It only has 2 L's. This is the old one, Ingersoll, which Ingersoll has 2 L's and then L for Lockwood. Well, the malware site only had Ingersoll with 2 L's instead of the 3. Because if you look up here, see how this says 3 L's, Ingersoll, and then L for Lockwood. Well, the fake site had Ingersoll 2 L's. It said IngersollLockwood.com 2 L's. We're 3. That means we are 3 L's. Copyright the URL, and it says we've taken them down for now. So this old Lockwood site, I guess, is gone.
Yeah, they took down the crooked site.
Yeah, they're like a defense security. I mean, they can shut down hackers. This is a pretty. I'm sure they're probably all up in my shit by now because I've been in this bitch about 150 times already or more. So whatever. I mean, come get me, fuck. At this point, my kids are all safe and thriving, so I could go any minute. I don't care. But so anyway, that's what the 3 L's, 2 L's is. The differentiation. We're taking them down for now. We have no social media accounts and do not post on social media. So if you see any Ingersoll Lockwood Twitter or any of that bullshit, it's fake. We do not provide files or attachments in any form. Copyright. The 17 highlights, Ronnie.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
Ain't that amazing?
There's another one up here too that highlighted that. I don't know where it went. So we don't believe in the QAnon. Q, this space in between the Q and the A takes you to this MAGA pill Wayback Machine, and it's all of Trump's accomplishments list, bro. Government, it breaks it down what he did for the government, what he did for the economy, and what he did for national security. Now I'm not gonna go, and then you can highlight each one, and it will take you to the actual spot so you can vet it all. So if you want to be like, all right, well, he gave U.S. Marshals more than 1,300 missing children. All bullshit. You know what? Here it is. Bam. But look at this list, bro. I'm just going to grab this up here and slide it and just scroll down. Look how long it is.
Yeah, the amazing thing is he's still
everything
doing
he did in the 4 years. And then you got people like fucking Ghetto and other people that just are never Trumpers, basically. Oh, he's just 2 hats of the same, whatever. You know, maybe so, but shit, he got all this done. I'll take him over Joe Biden any day.
no shit. Well, and he's still doing stuff. I mean, he's
Look at all this shit, bro.
he ain't retired. He's still
No, he's still
going like he
going.
was.
So, for all you Trump haters and people that think he didn't do shit, scope this page out for about 7-8 hours. Go down this rabbit hole right here called MAGApill.com. Back in 2022 of November. Or just go to the Ingersoll website and then right in here where it says QAnon and hit this little space in between the Q and the A, and you can go there too.
They don't believe in the QAnon conspiracy. Well, you know, the
Yeah, I think-
Anon is what gets me there in the whole
Exactly.
thing.
We don't believe in the QAnon conspiracy, nor
Yeah,
would
yeah.
we ever. Please tell this to all. Team IL. That's obviously a com.
It certainly is. Just the Anon is more than enough for me. You know what I mean? That
And then
gives
if you don't constrive to it, then why make this 17 a a link.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, come on, guys. But whatever. We'll play along, right? But if
Absolutely.
you click on the 17, did I click on it? It takes you to this video and a YouTube channel. It's just a song.
Transgender.
It's called Battle
It's made
Battle
very, very
Belongs.
cool through the media.
Christian artist. I'm not gonna play it because of copyright issues and stuff, but
Yeah, I've seen it before anyway. So
it's okay. So you got it. It's spiritual. They're rocking out. This site's wanting. So anyway, the rabbit, right? The rabbit used to be the one everybody would always click on. This rabbit. Oh, another thing. You guys don't see it right now, but it's there. It's right underneath here. There's a line that you can highlight. Watch this. Click. See that? This takes you to another one called Do Something. It's a Matt West Christian artist. Back to the. Okay. I clicked out. Let me go back here. Ingersoll. It always does that. See how it verified my thing? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It just scanned my computer. It's verifying your. So now I just went
verifying your web address or what, chap?
No, but look at this, bro. I just went back to it, and remember that green shield is now this. It's different already. It just switched. Holy crap! Check that out. This was not here just 5 minutes ago when we started this live. This carbon capture shield was like a green shield, and this right here, this Lockwood mirror. I'm clicking on it and see what it is. I ain't scared, Ronnie. SOC Corp home.
Go for it, chap. You ain't scared.
SOC Corp FIP certified. I don't know what any of this is or means, but it's something to do with data security, cyber security. Hell no, I ain't chatting with you. You ain't locking me into some craziness. Cyber Cryptographic Solutions. Oh man, this is a lot more than I care to scope out.
Oh, no kidding. It's something I wouldn't want to dive into either.
Right. But anyway,
get into there.
All right, let me do this since it's new. Let me select all again and see what else is hidden. All right, that's still there. Peace through strength. Yeah, all that's still the same. This right here, think for yourself, do your own research, trust in God. That's the one that's gone. This line. And then underneath that is another one right here. It takes you to that Winds in the East, Mary Poppins thing again. Winds in the East, storms are brewing.
Well, that reminds me, and I heard you talking about this on the last one, but in the Bible it talks about if the
right here's another
if
one.
the wind comes out, or if something comes out of the east or west, and I get these confused, but it's not so bad. But if it comes out of the other direction, your goose is cooked, more or less. I mean, we're all done for. If it comes from another, in other words, if attack comes from China, well, we may be in trouble. But if it comes from Russia, we're in really big trouble.
Huh. Well, that's probably has a lot to do with like the nuclear fault, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, you see that there's this one and there's this one, and then if you come over here, there's this one somewhere there, and that's a God Only Knows video. The same one again. God Only Knows. Now, earlier, when I first started the live, it wouldn't let me interact with this rabbit, even though the rabbit hasn't changed. Yep. You could interact with this little pea stub over here, and this pea stub has never been here that I've seen. This is new, too. A lot of times, too, bro, when you're looking at these, when you highlight one and you find something, read the URL that pops up down here in black. Like, watch, right here. See the black URL down there in the left corner?
No, all I see is buffering.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, bro. Let me Let me go back to StreamYard and take that off.
Burford got to be a very popular guy here in the last however long you've been on.
Well, you say something. I didn't even know. I couldn't see.
Well, I was paying attention to your cursor and on your
Right,
top.
right. Anyway, can you see down here now?
Yeah.
All right. See this? How it turns black and it shows you the web address?
I'm still having
Showing it on yours or no?
Oh yeah, I see it now.
Okay. Well, if you click here on this dove, a lot of times the web address is more than just the address. Like the address stops at like right here at the 20, but then it says, wait, where'd it go? Question everything. It says question Q equals question. The website is angel.com/ right? And then it says /Q question / everything and share the truth. IL Ingersoll Lockwood 1717-4-20 or -10-20. It says the chosen holds clues. 11-16-23 trumpets from the sound of freedom. Do something by Matt West. Well, do something is this the song that the YouTube video directed me to, right? Well, if you click on this, it takes you to this Angels Studios. And in this Angel Studios, you can watch The Sound of Freedom. This one, The Shift is Coming, I guess. You can sign up and do this, or you can just click Watch Now. And you can go right in here and like right here. If I want to watch The Sound of Freedom, it's streaming. You can watch it. And then The Chosen. This one's called Young David, The Wing Feather Saga. It's all like Christian-based videos and movies. Pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, it is.
But
Well, I think that's trying
and
to
this one's called The
show
Shift.
people a story there.
Yeah, they're
Pick a lane.
yeah, exactly, bro, exactly. So like I said, this one, and then it says trumpets from the sound of freedom. Like inside the movie, maybe there's a part. I don't know. I've never watched it, but it says holds clues. The chosen holds clues, and they're choosing these to. Oh man, it's a pretty deep dive. All this is. It's a lot to opine on and to
Well,
wrap your brain around, basically, bro.
It's talking about the trumpets there too, in that last web address you had up there.
So anyway, yeah, exactly. Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I just went to. The Angels,
Yeah,
trumpets from the sound of freedom.
But I wonder if they're trying to get across a point there by saying trumpets from the sound of freedom.
Maybe. Heck yeah, very well could be. Shit, I wish they would just come out and be like, "This is what's going on, everybody." Be right up front. So
but they ain't gonna do it.
Well, you know why? Because maybe the info isn't for everybody. It isn't for everybody. You know what I mean? Maybe it's only for chosen people who are godly and can understand it.
That's
Look at the address.
And it's also not for the other side.
You see the address, 1717 Pennsylvania Avenue. Well, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House. So if they're right next to the White House in 1717, what's that? QQ?
It certainly is.
There is a phone number, bro. I've never called it. I should. Shit.
Go ahead and call, chap, right now.
All right. Let me grab my phone. I'll put it on speaker too. I'm sure it'll be closed though. It's 9:13 here.
Oh, the White House should never close, or whatever that is.
Oh, I don't know. Is this the White House? It doesn't have hours of operation.
It may be. You never know.
All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it when I'm live too. 559 9157. Call. Put on speaker.
You have reached the voicemail of Cyber Defense Media Group. Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, no. It said, did you hear what it said?
I couldn't understand Cyber Defense or something.
No, it said you have reached the voicemail of Cyber Defense Media Group.
Oh, okay.
Please leave a voicemail after the tone.
Cyber.
Well, I'm not gonna leave him a voicemail because I don't know what the fuck to say. I don't want him to. I want him joshing my signals here. You know what I mean? Wake up and
Yeah, Ben.
wake up.
There's a Cyber
$34
Defense.
be going out of my bank account. I'm gonna be hot. You know what I mean? I need that. This one right here, bro. This little rabbit always changes the shape, and different rabbits have been here throughout this adventure. This one here, when I started the live stream a little bit ago, I couldn't. It was there, but you couldn't turn. It wouldn't turn into a finger to where you could interact with it. Well, now it says Angel. The website is www.angel.com/tickets/the-shift. And then it says medium web, Sound of Freedom, do something at West campaign. Ingersoll Rand sent me. I'm gonna click on it, and this is the tickets on when that movie, The Shift, is coming out.
That's kind of weird.
So it takes me to like my local movie theaters around my area. If you want to go watch it.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weirder because the last two web addresses been up down there. They both mentioned that same guy.
Yeah. So they're going in hard on that one. Man, there was one. There was another video. I gotta find it now because it's not here unless I missed it. Let me see. Donald J. Trump's accomplishments. No. No. Durham report. No. That clock. No. It's got to be in this one then, right here.
A bunch of them up there. I know that.
Dude, it was it's gone. It was an actual, where'd it go? It was an actual, like, little video. And dang it, bro. It's not here now. That's weird.
Well, you think they took it down and that?
Yeah, they had to. And that was the video I really wanted you to see, too. It was like a 15-minute long. Yeah, it's not here.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, it does bad because it was very, very interesting. Any questions in chat? Anybody?
No, there's
Everybody leave already?
no.
Wait,
Well,
maybe this
what
is
I
it.
tell, there's
Right here. Tippity top.
Oh, good.
Experience the Trump winery. No, this ain't it.
So my
This
wife
is
got me
an
this weird
interesting
new
video.
for Christmas.
The Trump
And
winery
at
thing.
first,
It's just
I
that's
thought
all
it
it
was
is. It
kinda
talks
crazy.
about Trump winery, right? So you're like, why would I? What's the? But if you go into the comments and read, all these people, Ingersoll Lockwood sent me. Stay in contact. Good place. Roll on November 17th. I love. I don't know. Just
Yeah. Well, and the thing right there, that comment you just read, roll on November 17th.
yeah.
That's when some very good things are supposed to start happening.
Well, let's go.
Actually, it's supposed to have been this weekend on the 11th, and that was when Nassar was. That's when Nassar was announced to be in effect on January 1st of this coming year. But then the 17th is supposed to really get started. Now, what it is, I have no idea.
The A in America takes you to this Sunset Hymns. It's an hour-long song. Right here. I'm trying to see if I can find. I hope it's still here, bro. It was so weird. It was just like, and the Ingersoll's voice was in it. It was him talking too. He's like, "This is Ingersoll," and then in the thing he's talking. Well, first it's like he goes back. He goes, "Let me take you back," and he goes, "Mega pillow." Oh, this is the Trump stuff. He goes, "Let me take you back," and he goes back to when Lincoln was assassinated. And he goes, "In the next crucial time," and he moves forward, and when oh shit. The last time was when Kennedy got assassinated. And he says something about the bushy knoll instead of grassy knoll.
Yeah.
He said the bushy knoll, right? Bush.
Yeah.
The bushy knoll.
No, I got it. Believe me, I got it.
Right. And, and it was very interesting, bro. And it's not here. Damn it. It makes me sick to my stomach. T. No.
And it goes back to the winery again, huh?
Yeah, what is going on, bro? It's frustrating. Space Force proofs passed. Maybe it was in this. Let me go. I'm just going to scroll through real quick and see. I don't know. It wasn't. It wasn't this. I know it wasn't. This is the one I can't show you guys. It's the only one that I've ever seen that has a copyright on it. Chat's probably all boring, and they're probably all bored and left, haven't they?
Ralph said it's saying Hitler is still alive.
Yeah, that's what that one breaks down basically. Yeah, about how he escaped, where he went. And then it talks about all of the UFOs and shit that they have, and bro, it's wild.
For a long time too, since before the end of World War II.
This C in copyright. Maybe this is it. No, this is. Well, that's weird. The C in copyright takes you to this too. This is the newspaper. I want to say it was some freaking where, bro. Where was it? I should have just went live earlier when I found the damn thing. And I wonder if I saved it in my bookmarks. It's the Durham report. Son of a gun. I'm going to close some of these out.
But it was basically this Ingersoll guy telling about things back a long time ago, at least.
Yeah, well, and then he said, "Well, I got some stuff I got to do. I'm going to report back from 2030." I swear to God, that's what he said in it, bro. I was like, what the hell is going on, yo?
Yeah, I got a little report on mine. I'm going to show tonight about the Operation Looking Glass. So that's basically what you're talking about there.
See, I did this. Just see.
Let's see here.
Peace through strength.
There
Maybe
can
this
be
is it.
no
This is it
code.
right here. Shit, I'm sorry, bro.
All right, right on.
All right, here we go. It's 16 minutes. You ready?
I'm ready.
It's called Peace Through Strength.
Existence with this violence.
Let me go back.
There can be no coexistence with this violence. There can be no tolerating it, no accepting it, no excusing it, and no ignoring it.
5x5 on your
Every
side.
time a terrorist murders an innocent person and falsely invokes
Yes,
the name
perfect.
of God, it should be an insult to every person of faith. Terrorists do not worship God. They worship death. If we do not act against this organized terror, then we know what will happen and what will be the end result. Terrorism's devastation of life will continue to spread. Peaceful societies will become engulfed by violence, and the futures of many generations will be sadly squandered. If we do not stand in uniform condemnation of this killing, then not only will we be judged by our people, not only will we be judged by history, but we will be judged by God.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society, and we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweighed the dangers which are cited to justify it. Even today, there is little value in opposing the threat of a closed society by imitating its arbitrary restrictions. Even today, there is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. That I do not intend to permit to the extent that it's in my control. And no official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, civilian or military, should interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, to stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know. For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence, on infiltration instead of invasion, on subversion instead of elections, on intimidation instead of free choice, on guerrillas by night instead of armies by day. It is a system which has conscripted vast human and material resources into the building of a tightly knit, highly efficient machine that combines military, diplomatic, intelligence, economic, scientific, and political operations. Its preparations are concealed, not published. Its mistakes are buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed. No president should fear public scrutiny of his program, for from that scrutiny comes understanding, and from that understanding comes support or opposition, and both are necessary. I am not asking your newspapers to support an administration, but I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For I have complete confidence in the response and dedication of our citizens whenever they are fully informed. I not only could not stifle controversy among your readers, I welcome it. This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it. We intend to accept full responsibility for our errors. and we expect you to point them out when we miss them. Without debate, without criticism, no administration and no country can succeed, and no republic can survive. That is why the Athenian lawmaker Solon decreed it a crime for any citizen to shrink from controversy. And that is why our press was protected by the First Amendment, the only business in America specifically protected by the Constitution, not primarily to amuse and entertain, not to emphasize the trivial and the sentimental, not to simply give the public what it wants, but to inform, to arouse, to reflect, to state our dangers and our opportunities, to indicate our crises and our choices, to lead, mold, educate, and sometimes even anger public opinion. This means greater coverage and analysis of international news, for it is no longer far away and foreign, but close at hand and local. It means greater attention to improved understanding of the news, as well as improved transmission. And it means, finally, that government at all levels must meet its obligation to provide you with the fullest possible information outside the narrowest limits of national security. And so it is to the printing press, to the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be.
How do you get to Wonderland?
Here he is.
Over the hill or under land? We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. I am Ingersoll Lockwood, and I shall be your guide as we travel through time and space. It all began and lasted for 6 weeks during a hot Philadelphia summer in 1787. Freedom for humanity and the beginning of a great awakening. But where there is good, there is always evil. One cannot exist without the other. Let us fast forward to the trigger years, moments ruled by Luciferians. The first of note was April 14th, 1865 at 10:15 p.m. in the Ford Theater in Washington, D.C. In a flicker of time and space, our great awakening was once again halted by the most corrupt and evil of sorts. Fast forward to a moment shortly after noon on November 22nd, 1963, in Dealey Plaza in downtown Dallas, Texas. Welcome to Bushy Knoll. Down the rabbit hole we go. It's 6:05 p.m. on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. Darkness sets in. A new world order begins to take shape. This timeline fragments into two. A great awakening struggles to live. It is birthed on January 20th, 2017 in Washington, D.C. Yet once again, the Luciferians strike. It's October 18th, 2019. Enter the Great Reset. Event 201.
Rona.
Will they suffocate once and for all humanity's great awakening? The final countdown has begun. I will be traveling forward to explore the possibilities and return to share my findings. 2030 beckons me. While I can offer guidance, only together Can the awakened effect the necessary changes to save humanity? My time invested in sharing my knowledge of the timeline with Franklin Patrick Herbert Jr., Steve Samuels, and many other keepers of the flame must not go to waste. It's time. Your time. So much to do, so little time. Time is the fire in which we burn. We're running out of time. The fate of humanity rests in the hands of the awakened. The sleeper must awaken.
I'm going to pause it right there. He said Franklin Patrick Hoover Jr. and what was the other one?
I don't know. He mentioned to me, you know, what got me in the whole thing so far was, you know, in Kennedy's speech, he said that infiltration, not invasion.
Exactly.
That's the very exact same thing that Q has said, and I'm almost positive Trump has said it in a speech.
Those exact words too. That exact same phrase.
Yes.
Phrased that way. And also, did you see how he was basically talking about the media and how that's the only entity that is a business that is protected under the Constitution, and that basically that's what happened, bro. Once they got a hold of the media and the normal people no longer had the truth and everybody was believing whatever the fuck CNN and insert 3-letter news agency name here was telling them every day when they got home from their hard day at work and was just trying to catch up and see what's going on in the world. And there was the story. It cooked everybody, bro. It led everyone astray. And it's got people so hard that cognitive dissonance is set so deep that they're still stuck to this day.
Oh,
and
man,
anything against them would deem you crazy. You know what I mean? They make it to where the normal people are now the crazy ones.
That's exactly right.
Okay, he was speaking on that back then, and bro, that is exactly what has happened. That is everything. Now it's entertainment. Now it's catchy lights and cool and beautiful people standing up there talking to you. And you know, the days of Walter Cronkite's ugly old ass sitting there smoking a cigarette and shit, you know, you're not gonna see that no more. Everybody's pinup models and good looking soy boys, and you know, it's all fake Hollywood shit that they're just selling people.
That's
keep
right.
You entertained, to keep you entranced, to keep you mind locked on what they want you to know and not know anything otherwise.
Well, you know what? And not only that, chap, but there are some people, and I've had this said to me here in the last few days, that they don't give a shit what the story is. They don't want to hear it no more about, you know, America going down the tubes, whatever. They don't want to hear it because they don't believe it, and they don't want to hear it no more, period. Don't talk about it.
Hey.
I've literally had that said to me. So
all you can say is God bless them.
Yeah, I mean, really.
God bless you, man. That's all I can say to you. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. So that dude, that was him. I mean, I don't know. It's
just
this was on a little semicolon or a little period that was hidden. It wasn't even on the website in order to find this.
Just one more thing. I don't think they got Kennedy in that assassination myself. There's almost some dead-ass proof there against it.
We can go down that James Tippit rabbit hole. You know what I'm talking about, Officer Tippit?
Yeah. Oh, I know exactly. Yeah.
They think it was him, bro. He looks just like Kennedy, man.
He sure did. And not only that, but you know, like you and I were talking about one night when Trump was on the USS Arizona, I think it was at the memorial over there, World War II Memorial in Pearl Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
He went over and shook that old man's hand that was in that wheelchair.
Yes.
And I mean, I strongly believe that was
Kennedy.
Yes,
I
sir.
believe it too, bro. That was weird. You said that. I thought so too. Damn, I wonder if that was JFK's old ass.
And there are pictures out there of the old man Kennedy that, you know, he's an old man now, of course, but it looks, if you age the young Kennedy, it looks exactly like him.
Yeah, it's wild. I don't know, man. Stranger things have shown themselves up weekly. So I believe it. Fuck, until I'm shown otherwise, I guess.
Exactly. Well, you know, there's so much.
Patrick Hoover Jr. was the one dude. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was going to say that we've been lied to about everything. So why would you believe anything they have told us until it's proven otherwise?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now it's to the point where you almost whatever they say, you believe the opposite of.
That's right.
If they left, no, it's right. If it's down, it's up. You know.
Exactly right.
That's what I'm doing. Shit. You get better results that way for sure. I'm gonna back it up just a few seconds. I wanted to write down that second person's name because you put them in there for a reason.
Yeah, I'm muting so I don't mess up the
Out
video.
of all the people, no, you're good. I can hear you. I can hear it perfectly. You're not any disturbance or nothing. It's just I never wrote it down before, and I wanted to earlier when I heard it because I have listened to this already, but I didn't do it, and I wanted to scope these two guys out and see who they are. Because if you think about it, out of all the people he could have mentioned, he picked those two. So that tells me, hey, look up these two people. So I don't think it was real far back. Let me go back to, I don't know, right here.
My time invested in sharing my knowledge of the timeline with Franklin Patrick Herbert Jr., Steve Samuels, and many other keepers of the flame must not go to waste.
Samuel.
It's time. Your time. So much to do.
Franklin Steve Herbert Jr.
Time is the fire in which we burn. We're running out of time. The fate of humanity rests in the hands of the awakened. The sleeper must awaken.
I started that shit right at the right spot, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Balls.
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. The Washington establishment and the financial and media corporations that fund it exists for only one reason: to protect and enrich itself. The establishment has trillions of dollars at stake in this election. For those who control the levers of power in Washington, and for the global special interest, they partner with these people that don't have your vote in mind.
It's going to stop. It did this to me before.
Represents a true
So we're at 11-11.
existential threat like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another 40-year. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries. All
right. So it was say 11. So let's go back to 12. It did it to me twice when I first watched it.
It got me. You said it stopped at 11:11.
Yeah, it did. That's when it kicked on. I looked up and it was 11:11.
Get that number, 11:11.
Right. Wow, huh? All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get out of here, and then I'm gonna click it again. Verify I'm a human. What? I've never had to do that.
No coexistence, the end result.
Are you?
Indicate
I don't know.
Am I? I don't know.
All right, 11:11.
Like they haven't seen before. This is not simply another 4-year election. This is a crossroads in the history of our civilization that will determine whether or not we, the people, reclaim control over our government. The political establishment that is trying to stop us is the same group responsible for our disastrous trade deals, massive illegal immigration, and economic and foreign policies that have bled our country dry. The political establishment has brought about the destruction of our factories and our jobs as they flee to Mexico, China, and other countries all around the world. It's a global power structure that is responsible for the economic decisions that have robbed our working class, stripped our country of its wealth, and put that money into the pockets of a handful of large corporations and political entities.
BlackRock.
This is a struggle for the survival of our nation, and this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests rigging the system, and our system is rigged. This is reality. You know it, they know it, I know it, and pretty much the whole world knows it. The Clinton machine is at the center of this power struggle. We've seen this firsthand in the WikiLeaks documents, in which Hillary Clinton meets in secret with international banks to plot the destruction of U.S. sovereignty in order to enrich these global financial powers, her special interest friends, and her donors. Honestly, she should be locked up. The most powerful weapon deployed by the Clintons is the corporate media, the press. Let's be clear on one thing. The corporate media in our country is no longer involved in journalism. They're a political special interest, no different than any lobbyist or other financial entity with a total political agenda, and the agenda is not for you, it's for themselves.
You know, another thing gets me about this chap is the stuff that you talked about. I don't know how many times, and that is
no coexistence.
And you mentioned this too. Is that he said, don't just think small. You got to think big, bigger, biggest. You know, he's talking about who really controls the world. It's when you get, the Antarctica, as we all know it, supposed to be, but it. In my opinion now, it is truly the ice ring, and what goes on the other side of that ice ring is what's there and is what is really controlling these people that are controlling us. If you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're in this panopticon, bro.
We're in something. We're in a load of shit. I know that. If we don't get out of it, we're going to be in a bigger load of shit.
Yeah. All right. I think this is where I'm gonna go back to 14.
Clinton Foundation in order
Calling
to
out
keep
the Clintons
the
right there.
Clintons in power. They knew they would throw every lie they could at me and my family and my loved ones. They knew they would stop at nothing to try to stop me. Nevertheless, I take all of these slings and arrows gladly for you. I take them for our movement so that we can have our country back.
Slings and arrows.
I knew this day would arrive. It's only a question of when. And I knew the American people would rise above it and vote for the future they deserve. The only thing that can stop this corrupt machine is you. The only force strong enough to save our country is us. The only people brave enough to vote out this corrupt establishment is you, the American people. Our great civilization has come upon a moment of reckoning. I didn't need to do this, folks, believe me. I built a great company, and I had a wonderful life. I could have enjoyed the fruits and benefits of years of successful business deals and businesses for myself and my family, instead of going through this absolute horror show of lies, deceptions, malicious attacks. Who would have thought? I'm doing it because this country has given me so much, and I feel so strongly that it's my turn to give back to the country that I love. I'm doing this for the people and for the movement, and we will take back this country for you, and we will make America great again.
Huh.
Absolutely. And that's what they've already done. In my opinion, I truly believe that this war has been won and that we are, we're just watching the movie from what has already been done. That's my belief. I know it sounds stupid in some ways, but that's what I believe.
What the hell?
Don't get me up there.
Dagnabbit.
There you go. I look bad enough at the small window, chap.
Oh man, good to see everybody. I'm so far behind everybody that came in during that whole little spiel. Hello, Indy.
There's quite a few. Of course, Indy's already left, and I think she's getting out. She's on her show now.
Steve, what's up, brother?
You talking about the Harlow boy? Oh no, not the Harlow boy.
Harlow boy in there. I seen him in there. LSP. What's up, brother? I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Chat? You think I'm crazy? You think this shit's wild, or what is it? What's going on? What the hell am I? What I just show all you guys right there? I don't know. There's a lot of comms, man. I can't. It's a lot to unpack. Make my damn brain hurt.
This whole damn thing is wild.
It'd be sweet if we all had a. Ingersoll. Yeah. Are they batteries? I don't know. Barron Trump author, exactly. Buffering. Vase of Flowers. Is that what the hell was your name before, bro? I remember you. I'm drawing a blank. Flowers who?
Okay. Yeah, Vase, he's from England.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not him then. I'm thinking of what's his name, bro? What up, Anti? I don't know about him being live. Who, me?
Talking about Hitler, I think.
Oh,
or Kennedy won.
I'm way behind everybody. I'm so sorry. Gino Rodriguez, Iran threatening. Yeah, I heard that too, bro. Keep in mind, JFK, true. It's possible. Good to see you, Eldon. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Margaret Ward. I think that's a new name, possibly. I'm sorry if it's not. What up, Landon? Landon in. Good to see you, Tiff.
You know that where Margaret said that about she didn't think the Antarctic Treaty would ever be broken. I think it will be. Myself, there for a long time, I didn't. Just up the last couple of months, I didn't think it would be broken. But now I do think it'll be broken because of if we're not shown the whole truth after this is really all for nothing. We've got to know what's there and what's really there.
Yep. Oh man.
LTO, what's going on, my man? Good to see you.
It seems like there's a lot of other people going live and stuff, bro. So I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I can jump off here.
Well, if I'd have known you was going live, I wouldn't even put mine up. I didn't know you was going live. So I ain't kidding you. As soon as I put mine up, it popped up that you were coming on in 20 minutes or 30 minutes, whatever it was. I thought, well, I'll be darned. I didn't know Chuck. But, what can you say?
It's all good. You want to drop your link in chat? There's 31 people. It shows still here.
Well, I noticed a while ago I don't got a wrench no more. So
why? Bullshit. Hold on. Oh, because you got a new channel, probably, bro. I haven't been live since you've had this channel. Say something in my chat right now, and then I'll put you on a wrench. I'll wrench you up, bro. I'll give you some tools.
There it is.
There you go. Yeah, that's the first time this brownie's ever been here.
I thought I'd been here since I had this one, but I think they've been taking people's stuff away because I've noticed it in other sites too, not just this one or yours.
I'll put you in timeout for a little bit first. Make sure you're real.
I've been there before.
I'm just kidding.
And several times, as a matter of fact.
Here you go.
All right, let me.
There you go. Hey, Salt. Good to see ya.
Salt is here, man. You made the big time.
Oh. Yeah. I timed him out, Cheryl. Hell yeah. Timed him out for a minute. Let him cool off. Make sure he's legit. Just stand over there and think about yourself for a minute. First time ever coming to my live stream.
Well, I mean, you know.
No, I made him a moderator too. Oh, yeah, peace through strength, everybody. Go visit that Lockwood site.
Well, there's my link coming up anytime now. It's supposed to be anyway. Come on, get in there. Well, darn. Oh, it's going to be in there, go in there or not.
You might be on a little hiatus for like 50-some seconds, Ryan.
I think so.
I'm out.
It shows to be there on my phone, but it ain't showing to be there in here. Well, let me try it again.
I got you guys want to see some you want to see some?
Oh yeah, I'm in timeout. It says I'm in timeout.
I'm sorry. It only take a couple minutes. Shit. Get out of here. You want to see
remember now I owe you one.
Yeah. There's a video I wanted to show you, man, of this damn demon's eyeball, bro.
Let's go back. There we go. There it is. LSP put it. Thank you, LSP.
I'm sorry. It'll be up in a minute, bro. I apologize. Thank you, LSP. Everybody go over to Rodney's if you want to hang out over there.
That's something. Give me a rinse and put me in timeout, one right behind the other. Only Chuck do that.
What about, get this? Anybody know about the dude that shot up, the old Colonel Sanders looking man that shot up them protesters who were laying in the street for that, trying to block that company from coming in to drill or to work in that mine or to mine or whatever? You know what I'm talking about? You haven't seen it? No? Well, it happened. Okay, it's not out there that much. But he walked up in broad daylight and he told him, move your shit, yada yada, and well, everybody was like, yeah, Argentina, right, LSP. Everybody was like, was it Florida? Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, it was in the United States, I believe. Or Argentina. But anyway, the old dude looked like Wilford Brimley. If you guys remember Wilford Brimley from the old diabetes commercial. He walks up calmly, pulls his 9 out, and smokes these two guys. I think one's dead or both. Well, come to find out, these dudes were locals. Maybe it was Argentina, LSP. You might be onto something. These dudes were locals trying to stop this company from coming in and strip mining all their shit out of the royalties or something, I believe. Well, this guy who went up there and shot them all is a lawyer for the WEF, the World Economic Forum and shit. So he's not like everybody thought he was just some base patriot that was tired of the bullshit, you know, and how these people laid in. It wasn't like just a tree huggers or save my right to abort my baby people protesting or BLM or Antifa. It was people trying to keep this company, I guess, from taking out their city or some shit. Florida, 77-year-old. Bro, I don't know. I don't know where. All I know is the dude is a lawyer for the World Economic Forum, and that's weird because nothing's come about. Like, you don't hear about it every day in the news and shit. But memers have made a bunch of memes of it. Oh, I just found it weird, interesting.
Boy, that's for sure. buffering and LSP going back and forth. And was it Florida? Or was it?
I don't remember. I don't know either, but you're right. There is a lot of Spanish speaking in Florida. Sundog, good to have you here.
Absolutely. Hello, Sundog.
Appreciate everybody new coming in. I don't know how y'all found me. Maybe somebody shared it out or whatever, but thank you. Hope you hit the like and
oh yeah, be sure and hit the like button. Hit the like. And Margaret, I'm going to talk about a whole slew of things tonight. Got a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Is Hawk coming up with you tonight?
No, it'd just be me, as far as I know. Maybe, maybe somebody later on. Maybe you, if you want to come up later on. I mean, I know that, most people don't like sitting through all those videos, and I can't say as I blame them, your butt does tend to get tired. But
here's a video right here.
I'm going to have to leave in about 2 minutes, chaps, just so you know.
All right.
I got to get ready for mine. But I definitely thank you for sending me the link and letting me come up with you tonight. And good job on the Ingersoll Lockwood stuff. I hope I'm saying that right.
Ingersoll. Looks like I'm froze, don't it?
Do what, chap?
I thought I was froze for a minute. Look at my camera froze up.
You did a few minutes ago, but just for a second.
All right. See you later, Karen. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, everybody head on over to Ronnie's. I guess I'm going to shut this one down. Hour and a half. Appreciate y'all being here.
Absolutely.
If I find out some more news, I'll jump on in again. Stay safe. God bless. Love you.
See you later, chap.
But later, bro.
Take care.